Hi, my name is SUHASINI Mulay. I am acting in a film, an Indian film called Peeda, directed by a person called Hemant Verma, who has made a lot of documentary films. But this is his first feature. It's an unusual film, especially for the Indian space. It deals with a relationship between two people, not lovers. It's a strange and interesting relationship because all it really talks about, all the film really talks about, is that it doesn't matter whether you're rich or poor, whether you work in different professions or not, but your concerns and the problems tend to remain the same. The film deals with what I think is a very pertinent issue in India, which is a lot of young Indians decide to go abroad to study. Somehow, the mecca of education has become the USA or England, which is strange because we have a lot of very good institutions in India, a lot of foreign students come here to study, and yet there is this thing we've got in our brain that if you go abroad to study, then you somehow achieve something which is more than what is available at home. Having said that, I'd say that the other thing that I found very interesting about the film was that we shot it in an incredible day, in the incredible schedule of 10 days. The script was written for that, and I think in a certain sense, Hemant was very clever because he had a concept, he had an idea as to what he wanted to say, and the way the script is written, it allows the film to be shot quickly, almost guerrilla style. And acting in it was a lot of fun. Of course, one was allowed to improvise and so on and so forth. But because it was a very small unit, because we were shooting in a hill station in the Himalayas, a very pretty and a very beautiful place. It was a nice old house. The film acquires a kind of an old world charm to it. It acquires a character and in some sense typifies what a small Indian town looks like, feels like. And he's able to convey this over and above the story. I'm not going to talk much about the story because I think you're going to see the film anyway, so there's no use giving the plot away. But certainly, I think the issues that the film addresses and the points it makes are very cogent to India, and I also think to an international audience. The film Peeda has been selected as a competitive entry for the Fog Film Festival in San Francisco. It's going to be a very good film, interesting, and the fact that it's been chosen in the Festival of Globe, I think is giving this film a very good place to showcase its film, for people to see it and for people to appreciate it. I also think that San Francisco has a fairly large Indian population, and it is something that is going to be very relevant to them as well as to any international audience. Best of luck.